Okay, we have just pulled out of the marina on our way to Galveston. This is the beginning of our trip. It's going to be a blast. We'll see what happens. Here we go. Hey boys, what are we doing?
Sailing.
Where?
Motor into Galveston.
And then what are we going to do?
Sail.
Where?
To the Keys.
Toward the Keys. Where's our first stop? You guys know?
Speed Pass.
Sabine Pass, that's right. And then here's, this is Pepper. Hey Pepper. Good girl. Good girl. She's a good dog. So we're headed toward Galveston. Gonna get to the top of the bay, spend the night, and then we'll head offshore early in the morning for the run over to Sabine. It'll be about a 55-mile run. Very calm day, only about, I don't know, between 5 and 10 knots of wind. We're going pretty much straight into it, as you can see by the wind gauge on the right. Quinn is doing a great job as rail knee, offsetting the list to starboard we've got because of everything we've got on the iceberg rail. So, including the fenders, pretty nice. But that way it'll actually come in handy when we're offshore because we'll be on a starboard tack, so it'll help us with speed. Jesse is trying to medicate a bunch of poison ivy he got into, and Pepper's helping him. So poor guy's itching like crazy. Hang in there, Jess. Well, we're battling our first squall, just an hour out of the marina. Alright, this is our first meal on our trip, first dinner anyway. Tuna steaks that Jesse is preparing, and he is twerking the salad. Twerking, man! And meanwhile, Quinn the eldest is crashed. So we're at Galveston Marina. Yep, and just about to grill these tuna steaks up. Pardon? Yep, it's good. Pepper is trying to eat everything that falls on the floor. Yes, I know. So it's good. Air conditioner's on. We're cozy, comfy. I'm about to head out tomorrow morning to Sabine Pass. Later. Yeah. Yeah, I'll take a picture. Alright, so this is our dinner tonight. We have Caesar salad, tuna steaks, and chips and guacamole. And a nice Pinot Noir. And a nice Pepsi. And a nice Izzy. And this is our cook. Drinking again. Alright, and that is a beautiful dinner. Alright, so just had some engine work done, had a rake core put in, new motor mounts. Actually, quite a bit of work. And I noticed, I've seen this before, the fuel line and the water exhaust line here were both laying up against the engine, and if you can see down in there, the fuel lines were up against the motor mounts, which obviously causes chafe. So what I've done is it was just starting to chafe, so I put just some tape around the area just to protect anything that the fuel line is laying up against, and then I'm zip tying everything together and just pulling it away a little bit just to give it some space between anything hard. So anyway, just really trying to watch out for chafe, but engine ran great today, so it's all good.
It's 05:30 and we are preparing to go offshore. Sun's just starting to come up. Jesse's just going down. He's had a nice, what kind of muffin was that?
Chocolate chip.
Chocolate chip muffin. So Quinn's getting himself some coffee, and then we're gonna prep the boat and get out of here by hopefully around 6:30. So we'll see you in a little while.
Alright, this is the end of the jetties right here. So we are about to head out into open water, hang a left, and head toward Sabine Pass. Wind is about 20 to 25 knots. So we got plenty of wind. It's supposed to be dying throughout the day, according to the grid. So it should be a good day of sailing. Here we go. About 12-13 miles offshore right now. You can see our position here. Just about to make our turn towards Sabine Pass. Wind is about 10 knots and we're doing between 5.5 and maybe 6.2. So we're making okay speed. I'd like to be going a little faster, but just need a little more wind for that. So it's all good. Seas are a little lumpy. You can see the oil rigs right there on the horizon. They're about 2 or 3 miles away. And then we've got another set of them right over here. So we're just kind of weaving in between all the oil rigs. Seas are mellowing a little bit. Still kind of lumpy, but all that left over from Tropical Storm Bill. Just lifted a little chopped up out here. But it's a beautiful day. I don't know if you can see them on the horizon, but I'll do a pan of all the oil rigs here. All within, 1 to 3 miles of us. Or even closer, in the case of these. So it's definitely not bad sailing through this during the day, but during the night it is definitely a little scary. 6.7 knots, speed over ground. Oil rig right off our port side. Pardon me? You want to repeat that, Jesse? Oh, I hate this song. Alright, so I'll start that one again. So we are about 12 miles out of Sabine Pass. The wind has been blowing between 13 and 20. We'll have a gust come through every once in a while. We're averaging pretty well 7.5 knots. So it's good. Wind's a little puffy. The autopilot has a little trouble keeping up when it gusts above 20, but we're carrying full sail, and she's doing great. So it's been really rolly. The waves are small. They're only, 3 to maybe 6 feet at the most. But they're real short period, as you can see here. So, and it's a little choppy from the wind waves. So it's been a really rolly ride today, going downwind with this on our quarter. This song will make any sailing exciting. Even 12 knots of wind and calm seas. Feel the intensity. Oh yeah. Hey, Jesse's gonna drop a shanty. Sing loud. Sabine Pass. Try again. This is the jack line setup. Go around this aft cleat here. Run it up to a trucker's hitch so we can adjust it and tighten it as needed. We run it around the shrouds and chain plates there, and then up bow deep at the front. Do the same on the other side. So it makes a pretty nice walkway. I'm debating on whether next time to run it inside the shrouds and chain plates, just to be able to work the mast a little better. I can still work the mast clipped in, but it's a little tight. So just kind of learning how things are going. I wanted to video this. We are on it's almost a beam reach, about 15 to 20 knots, and wanted to show how much the wheel is playing on autopilot. Just give you a sense of kind of how much the autopilot works. And this is, the waves are maybe 3 feet. They're coming on our quartering on our stern, and 20 knots. The boat does round up just a little. I've got a lot of sail out, so when we get a 20 knot gust, it'll round up. But the difference so this is a hand steering. And you can see, there's a puff of 20 knots right there. So she's rounding up a little bit in that puff. Bring her back down. But even so, you can see that it's, not requiring a lot of steering. So I don't know. I mean, my theory is the AP tends to work your rudder a lot more as well. And then, with it on a ram arm, you don't have a lot of give. Steering by hand, you can see how still the wheel is, and my arms, have quite a bit of give. Not that I'm not incredibly powerful, because I am Smackdaddy, but I am allowing a little bit of give in my arms. So anyway, I think hand steering is just more mellow and easier on the rudder. So, you know, when people are offshore in really rough weather and set the autopilot, especially with a following sea, you know, that autopilot's going to be working like crazy. So anyway, that's my theory. I'm sticking with it, and we'll see how it turns out. See ya. It's a little sloppy coming into Sabine Pass. Really steep, stinky waves. So we still haven't gotten to the jetties, so should calm down a little bit there. Yeah, it's a bumpy ride. Securite, securite, securite. This is Sailing Vessel Don Treader, Sailing Vessel Don Treader. We are currently in the shipping channel near Sabine Lake. We have lost our engine. We have limited maneuverability.